Hi guys. So sorry I'm recording this in the car, but I have no other, well, I don't have no other option, but I kind of need to record this ASAP and I just decided to record it in the car. So this is my 200 subscriber special. I'm doing a Q&A. Here are the questions. Again, I'm so sorry this is so late. I spent so long trying to figure out how I was going to do this that I already have 240 subscribers for my 200 special. But anyways, so here's the first question by Liar's Comeback. What are some shows, cartoons, or movies that you'd recommend? And do I have any pets? Okay, wait, hold on, let me answer the first question first. Obviously Steven Universe. I love Steven Universe. I like Gravity Falls, but it's a really good show, but it definitely dates itself. It's kind of an old show, but it's really good. Movies. I don't really watch movies that often. Other than Christmas movies and the Steven Universe movie. So I don't really have any movie recommendations. Do I have any pets? Yes, I do have a pet. I only have two. I have a dog named Yoshi. He's a golden doodle. He is such a brat, but he's so adorable. And then I have a little guinea pig named Avery. She's so cute, but she's getting really old. She's 4 years old. And my dog is about 4 years old too. What are some fandoms you like or are a part of? I like Steven Universe. I'm a part of Steven Universe. I love the amazing I can never say the amazing the ama- the amazing digital circus. I love that. And I'm actually trying to get into more fandoms recently. I kind of want to start watching the Owl House, indie animation shows. I don't know. I just kind of want to open myself up a bit. Okay, thank you so much for the comment. Wait, hold on. Why can't I move? Okay. Favorite hobby or color? Okay, my favorite color is pink. And my favorite hobby is probably acrylic painting. I like doing that a lot, and I really want to improve on it. Okay. Uh, I actually, the weird thing is, I used to watch Steven Universe when I was really young with my sister, and we'd watch it, I would watch it on the cable TV, and I would just see it playing in a room. And I only remembered, the kindergarten and a bit of the Famethus from the zoo arc. And I heard about it recently not recently. I heard about it recently in 2025 during my 8th grade year, the beginning of 8th grade year. And then 2 days later I had a dream about Pearl without knowing who Pearl was. I had a dream of her and she was on this music box and she was spinning around and I'm like, who is that? So I tried looking up a definition, a ballet girl with long nose, pink blue probably, and I looked that up and it was Pearl, and I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this show. I remember it. I remember my sister and I watching it together. And we were very little when my sister and I watched it together. I was probably 4. And I watched it and I just fell in love with it. That's pretty much the story. I don't know what you mean by maybe some guesses. I think yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to answer that, so I'm just not going to answer that. But thank you so much for the question. What Steven Universe music do I like? I like all of it, but my favorite song is probably Love Like You and Escapism. Actually, I think my order is Love Like You, Being Human, Escapism, and then Rose's Fountain. That's my order. What inspired you to learn music, and how long have you been playing? So, I I began loving I always loved music, but I began wanting to learn music in 5th grade, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to learn music, I'm listening to it so much, what if I could play it? So I took a choir class in 6th through 8th grade, and I really loved it. My teacher was awesome. And then I'm not in a choir class anymore because my high school doesn't do it anymore, but I've been taking choir kind of summer camps and that's been fun. And I'm kind of self-taught on piano. My sister loves piano, or she plays it all the time when she comes home. And I'm like, oh, I kind of want to learn how to play piano too. I can learn all my favorite Steven Universe songs. Actually, what kind of inspired me to learn music is like Steven Universe. Like, whenever I get into a show now, the first thing I think of is I want to play these songs on ukulele. I want to play this on piano now. And like, I'm kind of glad because I feel like because of Steven Universe, I've done so many hobbies. Like, I used to never practice art, and now I'm doing it like every day. How long have I been playing? Probably like 5 years, but I'm self-taught. What's my favorite kind of music? Probably bossa nova. I think that's what you're talking about, right? Probably bossa nova, jazz. Kind of like, I don't listen to jazz that much on its own, but I love the style and vibe it gives. And I kind of just like kind of peaceful indie music. Kind of just like chill, you know, like indie. Okay. I'm really bad at riddles, so I don't know. And also, the answer is right there. But thank you so much for the question. What's my favorite Steven Universe gem? Probably. Probably Rose Quartz. And I know that's like kind of controversial. I cannot speak today. But I love her character, and I love how she's like. Okay, maybe it's Pearl, because I feel like Pearl is so complicated. I love the complicated characters. Probably Rose Quartz and Pearl. Favorite color or hobby? Oh, pink. Oh wait, was this already asked? Oh, pink and painting, I think. Yeah. What's my favorite planet? By Royal Volatile. Oh, probably Saturn. I don't really think about my favorite planet that much, but I do remember being really interested in Saturn. Rate Steven Universe from 1 to 100. As much as I love it, I'll probably give it a 90, maybe a 98, because I love it so much. If I wasn't thinking about all the flaws, then I would say 90, 100. I'd say 100. But with all the flaws, like the inconsistent animation, and I kind of don't mind the inconsistent animation. Like, I love it. 100. But, I get how people could not like it, because of those things. But I don't care about it. I don't care about the inconsistent animation. Okay, Mimi does gotcha. I'm so excited. Oh, wait, that's not a question. How many times have you watched Steven Universe in total? Also, what video games do you play? I think I watched Steven Universe, I think I've rewatched it about, I think I've rewatched it, the whole show from beginning to end. Probably, 3 times, or maybe 2 times, but I've binge watched it, 12 times. I just skip around. No, probably more than 12. I binge watch it, every other day. I watch it a lot. So I don't know the total. But what video games do you play? Okay, I play Roblox, Minecraft. I'm starting to get into Red Dead Redemption. And I play Animal Jam. That's pretty much it, I think. I want to get into more games, though, too. Do I ship Lapadot? And do you watch Steven Universe much or not? I do ship Lapadot. I think it's my favorite ship, but I'm pretty open to ships. I think Lapadot's so cute, but, I love all the ships. Well, not all the ships. Definitely not all the ships. But I love, what's that ship name? Bismuth and Pearl. I love that one, too. And I love Pearl Rose. That's probably my favorite Pearl ship. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I answered that question. I love Steven Universe. I watch it pretty much every day. What are my favorite Steven Universe songs? What is my favorite ship in Steven Universe? Okay, my favorite Steven Universe songs, I already answered that before. What is my favorite ship? I think my top one is Pearl and Rose because of the I cannot talk. My top one is Pearl and Rose because of the complexity that they have. And my second one is Lapadot because they're just so darn cute. How could you not? Which characters do you think people in the fandom hate or love the most? Maybe Rose because of what she did to Spinel and kind of her complexity and how she can be perceived as a bad person. And I think maybe Pearl too. Just like first season Pearl, the way she was acting, and like sometimes she's like a lot, she's toxic, but she has a lot of character development, so that's why she stays at my favorite. But I could see why people think that she's kind of bad. Okay, what are your thoughts on all of Steven's trauma? He's got a lot of drama. I mean, I love how I don't love how he has trauma, but I love how it's a show that includes trauma, because I don't have deep trauma, but I do have experiences where I feel stressed, and I felt like Steven. So I think it's such a great thing to have in a show. I think they could have handled it better, but I think he reacted in a way that was reasonable. Like, I would react react worse if I was in his situation and I had to deal with all the stuff he did. I would have probably been way worse than how Steven turned out. He is honestly like handling everything really well. Would you watch an SUXTADC collab episode? Sorry, I read that word. I read that weird. If it actually happened. Yes, I would, honestly. I think it'd be kind of crazy. It'd be kind of like Uncle Grandpa, because Steven Universe is a very grounded show, and to have like crossovers and stuff. But I think that'd be very interesting. I would like to see how Steven would try to help them if he could. Or even if like there was a situation where he could help. But I would love to see that. That'd be so interesting. Which do you like best? The original Steven Universe, the movie, or Future? I think I like the original Steven Universe the best, like the original series. It's just got a lot of content, and it also has like some episodes that I just cry to. Yet again, in the movie, Spinell's like sad speech when she's trying to like hit Steven, and she's like, I'm like just trying, I don't want to be your friend. Like, that hits me every time I cry. But honestly, Steven Universe, the original series, it's just so good. Okay, I think this is the last question. What's my favorite animal, favorite season of SU, and how long have I been in the SU fandom? My favorite animal is probably, I kind of like sea lions. Like, the way they act is so goofy that I laugh every time I see them. Favorite season of SU? Probably season 5. The whole Diamond arc is so, like, I know the ending was rushed, but the whole Diamond arc where like Blue Diamond and you get to see Pink Diamond flashbacks, that was really nice. And I just love Pearl's episodes where she tells stories about Pink Diamond, and that whole like rose quartz Pink Diamond thing before the Diamond arc was so nice and so like good. I like that so much. Thank you so much for commenting if you did comment. Thank you so much for the support. Like, I can't believe I'm already at 240 subscribers. I say that almost every video I make, but it's true. Like, you guys are amazing. Sorry, I haven't been posting that much lately. I've just been kind of like taking it easy. I'm really trying to enjoy myself and trying to enjoy the break. And now that school started, I'll probably post even less because I just gotta get school going. But maybe that's not true. Maybe I'll post more. I'm so unpredictable. Sometimes I get really motivated to post. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.